and welcome. It's your boy, Dane Johnson, 3_16, aka it's Gravity, the man who has never met a mic he didn't like because they're all swell guys in my eyes. Back with another episode of the Global Wrestling Alliance, only this time I am joined at the booth by none other than the bang-stunninest superstar in the GWA. That's right, I'm talking Ryan Bang-Stun. Baby, how you doing tonight? Oh, yeah, indeed, as making his way to the ring, Pimp Mac Daddy, Mad Dog himself, Aaron Murphy. You've had many one-on-one encounters with this superstar, Bangston. What does he bring to the table in the Global Wrestling Alliance? He is in for a tough test indeed as he goes one-on-one with his long-time rival, being accompanied to the ring by none other than Tiger Jackson, representing, well, your faction, the NW Oil, the New World Oilers. It's Josh Marvelous. We call him Mooney. The NW Oil looking to get back into the win column, looking to get some gold around their waist. When's that going to happen, my man? NW Oil for life indeed. Actually had my fair share of run-ins with the NW Oil as well. The newest member, Trevor the Iceberg, conspicuously absent right now. What's going on with that? No Trevor the Ice. Maybe he's at home icing some injuries. The 1, 2, 3, the hand slapping the mat 3 times is all we need to happen as we are live one-on-one. Let's get the bell rang. Let's go. In the center of the ring, Mooney, of course, busting out those rights and the belly-to-belly. The leader of the NW Oil means business tonight, Bangston. Easy money. You definitely don't get paid by the hour when you're a GWA superstar. In and out, save yourself from injury. Get that victory as quickly as you can. Let's go. Oh, an elbow drop to the small of the back that time. Going upstairs now, Josh Mooney. The marvelous one, top rope. Oh, all in and all out with that elbow drop, missing the mark. As now we got Murphy dropping a senton as the leader of the NW Oil looks to regain control. Oh my, indeed. We got a cover, my friend. The 2 count and a kick out by Mad Dog Murphy. Showing absolutely great resilience. We got a hook of the arm. Oh, and a suplex. The marvelous one again, taunting his opponent. That's going to come back to bite him, though, as Murphy, snake eyes dropped against the top turnbuckle. Here we go. As he looks to stomp away now, bringing the streets to the ring. What do you think about that? Oh, those shots. You definitely got to do what you got to do when you're a GWA competitor. As I look to send out the live invitations and get as many people in here as we can. Let's go, baby. Another belly-to-belly as my broadcast partner Is that cannabis? Perhaps we will not get no. I absolutely love it. The injured Bankston nursing himself back to perfect health. Oh, and a springboard diving spinning DDT. Mad Dog Murphy. Oh my. Off the ropes again. Another running senton slam. I don't believe it. As a busted open, Josh Marvelous is looking to slide outside the ring, regain his composure. But Mad Dog having nothing to do with that. Another shot. They're both on the apron now. Picking Mooney up, dropping him back. Oh my, spine first against the outside of the ring. That's the hardest part of the ring, am I right, Bankston? A 2-9 start if I've ever seen one. Needs to go a few innings here. Even though they're not innings, they're periods, but we try to avoid those here in the GWA because they cause nothing but conflict. Another clothesline into a quick cover. A 2 count. And just like that, I don't believe it, Aaron Mad Dog Murphy just won the match off a short arm clothesline. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on with that? He might have pulled his hair. I'll have to get another look at the replay. Absolutely wouldn't surprise me if some hair was pulled. Oh my. Definitely could have happened, as ladies and gentlemen, we're getting right in to some tag team action now. We have Titus Worldwide, Titus O'Neil, and Shelton Benjamin, the team of Black and Blacker, BNB, taking on Troy Amir Putin, there ain't no disputin', and the debuting Tim the Mothman Lalonde. Oh my indeed. This is going to be unscripted, unfiltered violence, my friend. We'll see what happens here as BNB, the GWA, as both sets of teams here looking to get into title contention. Of course, High Energy, Brutal Braden Lewis, and the Candyman Caleb Cactus with a stranglehold over those titles, mainly because I don't want them to lose them. But making their way to the ring now, BNB, and this team has been nothing short of successful. They have been absolutely all over it, especially the Renaissance man, Titus O'Neil. A new lease on life here in the GWA. He's set loose. Oh my indeed. Look at the size of that man. How much do you think he weighs? Pure muscle. Titus O'Neil is as ripped as the jeans I am currently wearing. I'm not wearing jeans. I'm rocking the PJs. We kick it here comfortably in the Global Wrestling Alliance. As making their way to the ring, first time teaming together, but you better believe they've been a team for a lot longer than tonight. Oh, would you just look at Troy Amir Putin and the Mothman, Tim Lalonde. Oh, he's easily got to be 6'8", the Mothman here. A giant of a man. Troy Lalonde bringing in his grandpa to come. He is the Mothman. The closest I could get to an actual Mothman. Point Pleasant has not been the same since those Mothman sightings back in the day. And the agility of a cat indeed, Troy. Absolute speed demon. A Shelton Benjamin. Oh, a Scorpion death drop. Starting things off strong. As the team of B&B looking, like I said, to become #1 contenders for those tag team titles. But you know, the Doom Brigade will definitely have something to say about that. Noah the Destroyer and the Viking Joe General, led by their, leader, the Dark One, Darth Malice, who is in action later tonight, taking on his longtime rival, Rip Vinci. Benjamin now bringing Troy into his corner. We got a quick tag. In comes Titus O'Neil. And how important is it to get this tag team tandem offense in early and often, Bankston? Absolutely. Couldn't agree more with that. That's why we got Bankston here tonight, an in-ring competitor. He's done it all in the GWA. Former Grand Slam champion, as we got a 1 count as Troy and Benjamin in the ring right now for their respective teams. Quick tag so far by B&B. Troy looking to bring Benjamin to his corner, and that is broken up. The gold standard has done it all in the world of wrestling, but in the GWA, he's still pretty much a newbie, yet to hold gold. And for a gold standard like himself, that's not something he's going to want on his resume for long. A go behind. Oh, and a clothesline, back of the head, stomping away. B&B in control here. I don't believe what I am seeing, as they are in complete control of the newly christened, I don't even know what to call these guys. The Cat and the Moth. We got to think of a cool name, our tag team name for Troy and the Mothman. They definitely do. You don't get very far without character development in the world of wrestling. Oh, and the Mothman there to kitchen sink, running straight knee. Exactly, power versus power. I was just going to say that. Look at the size of these two giants. I would definitely not want to encounter these men in an apocalyptic type setting, that's for sure. Or who knows, maybe they'll help you out. Oh, the Mothman indeed. You never know what the Mothman is thinking. Oh! Oh, that'd be brutal. We've already seen him in Mount or Point Pleasant, whatever it is. He destroyed the bridge, killing hundreds of people. You know, don't blame the way the bridge was built. Definitely blame a Mothman. 100% of the times, blame the supernatural. Am I right, my friend? Exactly. I know, that's a crazy story to get into. We don't have time to get into the full story, but we definitely will one day. The backstory of the Mothman. And he makes a quick tag, and back in the ring is Troy Amir Putin. And he's dropped across that top rope. What a cute little guy he is. the best cat in the business, clawing away at the competition as Benjamin thrown into the ropes. And Troy missing, but there is pay dirt. Oh my heavens! And just like that, it's over. Oh, like a great slice of pie. That victory's got to taste pretty sweet. B&B are on quite the roll. That was quick, but it wasn't painless if you're the team of Troy and Tim Lalonde. As let's get right in to our next matchup, our third matchup of the night, as the former hardcore champion El Jefe taking on who he hopes becomes a bitter rival. In a weird way, we have Doug Hawkins, the GWA World Heavyweight Champion, the Trump supporting, fist bumping Alpha American Superstar. And of course we got El Jefe with who? I thought I told ya! He's with his man Beetlejuice. What do you think of Beetlejuice coming to the Global Wrestling Alliance? That's kind of obscure. Oh, 100%. There's no denying that. He took one hell of a chair shot from the Chosen One, as well as on an episode of WCW. And sorry to cut in there, but speaking of boxing, look at my man coming out ready to fight. El Jefe. Oh, El Jefe, the only one I know who wears a latex bandana. But he does it because it's not only fashionable, it is practical, according to him. The man who would rock a pair of Crocs with socks. You want to feel the breeze, but you don't want to get cold feet, if you know what I mean. Oh, I knew you would. As here comes Trump 2024, you know what I mean. He just loves Trump. The GWA World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, would you just look at this man. I know him as Blackhawks. It is Doug Hawkins. Pro-Trump, pro-America, pro-choice. It's definitely Doug Hawkins. Death penalty always on the table. You gotta love it. 2 years on death row is 2 years too many. We won't get into the political side of the GWA, but this man, oh, he wants his party to be on top. A superstar's, oh, indeed, a superstar. Look at this man. And it's crazy to think former GWA Tag Team Champions, his dad is the GWA Cruiserweight Champion, Poppy Hawkins. You gotta wonder where he's at tonight. It's just Doug Hawkins going solo. Oh, 100% stretching it out. It's Hawkins. It's El Jefe. It's a main event caliber match coming at you in the middle of the card. Oh, as he's thrown into the referee, Doug Hawkins with some shady tactics there. And El Jefe back in the ring. Like we said, we thought we told ya. Oh, the strength. As these two superstars gotta be the pound-for-pound strongest superstars in the Global Wrestling Alliance, Bankston. You've went one-on-one with both these guys. What are your assessments of both men? Oh, El Jefe, indeed, bringing that wild card with him. Beetlejuice. You just never know with Beetlejuice. 2 plus 2 is definitely 3 pairs of shoes with that man. I'm not quite sure how Beetlejuice is still alive. And then I remember it's because he is immortal, for sure. And look at these repeated clotheslines by El Jefe, 3 of them in a row. You gotta love it. Power moves. Oh, and he's got him up a quick suplex that time. Not holding him in the air. A little surprised by that one. Showing off the guns. El Jefe flexing. Oh, you gotta get that 1, 2, 3. Definitely agree with that. You do not want to take Doug Hawkins lightly. Why would you take the heavyweight champion lightly? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Oh, and a spine buster on the outside of the ring. El Jefe. Oh, he's in a world of hurt. Oh, a readjustment indeed in line for El Jefe. A reverse world's strongest slam. Doug Hawkins is just toying with his opponent, throwing El Jefe back into the inside of the ring. Holy. USA all the way. Got the leg. Knee smashed right into the canvas. He's just picking them apart limb by limb. Definitely. Oh, what a spear! We got a 1, a 2, and a kick out by El Jefe. And this is, I honestly think that might even be the first kick out of the friggin' evening, as superstars have been putting each other down. Oh, El Jefe. Oh, that was a big-time maneuver. And Hawks now, he's got El Jefe up. El Jefe able to get out of that suplex and taking out the knee, taking out the base of the bigger superstar. But Hawks quickly back in the driver's seat. He does not ride shotgun for very long, does he? What a clothesline. Another cover. A 2. And we have another 3 count already. Oh my heavens, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on tonight? Beetlejuice on the outside. You are absolutely right. You gotta be careful. Anything that this man hits you with, it could be done just like that. As let's get in to a triple threat matchup. A little bit of an oddball pairing here, as we have Bent Rod Ron taking on the stylish one, LP Styles, taking on the newly christened GWA Intercontinental Champion. It's Robbie Oliver. Triple threat action, no disqualifications. You got to wonder who's going to come out on top of this one. If somebody's able to pin the champion in this non-title match, you got to think they're number 1 contender, am I right? I can't argue with that logic. Definitely the winner of this match. And, you know, and let's not count Robbie Oliver out of it. If Robbie Oliver is able to get the win here, well, then...
The following is a triple threat match.
Oh, could you imagine a title unification match? The World's Heavyweight title, the Intercontinental title. Not since the Ultimate Warrior have those titles been held at the same time. And that was in a different company. LP Styles. Or as I like to say, it's Luke with AS at the end. Lucas, LP Styles. Got the towel on his head. Always down to get wet. Diving head first into the GWA deep end. Former Intercontinental Champion himself. Oh, and look at Bent Rod Ron. He's got one of the straps on his overalls. Just hanging. Oh, my dad, not yours, but everyone's father. Here comes Bent Rod Ron. This man has caught fish from any body of water you could think of. He's not reeling in empty-lined, that's for sure. Hook, line, and sinker. It's Bent Rod Ron. As we await the arrival of, like I said, the newly christened GWA Intercontinental Champion, Robbie Oliver. Oh, Bent Rod Ron. He always means business as the champion. Oh, look at him. Definitely need to go back in and look at the champion entrance. Forgot to do that. That's a my bad. Look at him go. That title looks good around his waist, though. Oh, Robbie Oliver. If the hair is up, it's because he's down. Oh, the champion indeed. Line him up. GWA. So lucky to have this brother of construction. The foreman. The engineer. Robbie Oliver. The GWA, of course, brought to you by Old Dutch Potato Chips. Don't eat them unless your mic is muted. Ring the bell. LP and Bent Rod Ron going at it right away. What a snap suplex by Bent Rod Ron. Oh, he's down, though. He got tired. A veteran indeed. Bent Rod Ron has been around. He's done and seen it all. I feel like we've said that about a couple superstars, but the GWA has a very rich history. A very exclusive club. Totally, again, got to agree with you there. DDT planting. Robbie Oliver on his head. LP Styles. Whatever you do, I can do better. Except when it comes to getting offense in, as he's thrown to the outside of the ring. Bent Rod Ron now. Belly to belly, though, as LP back in the ring. Walks into a vertical suplex by the champion, and everybody on the outside of the ring here as Bent Rod Ron is looking to rearrange the furniture, grabbing those steel stairs. What's he got in mind? Oh! And luckily just missing the stairs and being thrown on them. LP Styles narrowly avoiding catastrophe. LP. Oh my. Outside of the ring violence. This can't end well, as we have a kendo stick in play now. Bankston, what are you thinking? Anyone's match indeed. Oh, and Bent Rod Ron jumping, flying over the top. He just hit the water whale. I didn't even know what to call it. Oh, and the sledgehammer, though, as the brother of construction eating a little bit of his own medicine. Oh, and we're going to have a double choke slam. Robbie Oliver and Bent Rod Ron, a double team move. And Oliver, instead of trying to throw Bent Rod Ron out of the ring, went for the cover right away. Oh, I think he was going to try to hit Big Red there, but missing. Oh, and a Lou Thez press. LP Styles all over Bent Rod Ron and Robbie Oliver. It's good to see LP Styles back in action here in the GWA as he looks to regain championship gold. We got a cover, a kick out. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep Bent Rod down. Middle of the ring, thrown into the corner. Robbie Oliver now. Oh, we got a stunner. That's got to be it, right? Oh, broken up though. LP, what is this move? I'm not even quite sure what to call it. It's like an inverted Boston Crab, doing it his own way. A double step over indeed. Oh! Reversed into a running, well, I guess a standing power slam. It always amazes me. Every time a superstar goes for something, I'm just surprised at that being in the repertoire. Back to that water whale, and then that spinning sit-out power slam by Robbie Oliver. Quite impressive. A 100%. Oh, LP Styles, the drop down into the reverse elbow. Eat it. We got a cover. A 2 and another kick out by Bent Rod Ron as Robbie Oliver in the ring. Oh no. He's got him up. The crucifix powerbomb. Insider's edge, razor's edge, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it a close near fall. Oh, as just kicking out. Oh, there you go. Oh! And we have a jawbreaker that time. Oh, with a broken jaw, you might not be calling it anything. Oh, and a big time back suplex. And LP Styles now almost animalistically stomping away. Definitely Bent Rod Ron is stuck in between the stairs on the outside of the ring. The glitch is going to work out into LP's favor. A 2. And that's going to be a 3 as the Colossus is hit. And LP Styles has just pinned the Intercontinental Champion. Oh my. LP Styles, if he didn't jump the line, he's definitely close to the front of it. You got to think, I can't think of another competitor aside from the former champion who is more deserving at a title opportunity than LP Styles right now. As let's get, and the more I say it, the more I think definitely earning himself a title shot as we get in to tonight's main event, as the Doom Brigade, led by Darth Malice, going one-on-one with Rip M. Vinci, standing on guard for the American soldier from Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland rocks, but does Rip M. Vinci in this one-on-one contest as two newer superstars in the Global Wrestling Alliance look to get it on. Oh my. I know you don't have much experience with these guys, Bankston, but, you know, a little insider scoop. What do you think of the two? Oh, 100%. As making his way, trained in the dark side of the Force with his two other Sith Lords, not following the rule of two. It's Darth Malice. Oh my God, with the Viking Joe General and Noah the Destroyer. Look at these three menacing superstars. Scary stuff. The only saving grace to a guy like Rip M. Vinci is the fact that he is an American soldier and they are trained to stay and fight even in the darkest of times. And when you are fighting someone who uses the dark side of the Force, I'm not sure it gets any darker than that, as the Doom Brigade making sure the ring is safe before Darth Malice enters. This is not a handicap match, but it might as well be. Rip. 100%, as would you just look at him. Scary stuff. And here comes Rip M. Vinci. Oh, a soldier. A man's man. Salute the crowd. Get them off their feet. Dog tags and all. It's Rip, baby. Did somebody say Rip? A hero indeed. Would jump on a live grenade to save an anthill. This humanitarian is something else. Oh, saluting the crowd. I'm not quite sure what you can do to get through to the dark side of the Force. It definitely would be a guy like Rip M. Vinci. I just wish that I knew what it took, because so far, Darth Malice has been on an absolute heater when it comes to the other superstars of the Global Wrestling Alliance. Would you just look at his cool gear? Oh, and a knee to the face. Rip M. Vinci hands being full would be an understatement, but a Uranagi has Rip M. Vinci in control, and what strength as a power bomb to a line on his back. Malice able to pick him up over his head and drop him. Malice scooting to the apron. Vinci, spearing him to the outside. Oh, but the Doom Brigade is right there. You're going to want to watch your back. Oh, telling him, using his brain. Oh, and a shot to the Sith Lord. The Doom Brigade is not only a wild card, they could potentially not only rule the GWA, but rule the Republic. Oh! Look at Malice there, back to back. Back breakers. OMG moment indeed. The rivalry with these superstars going back to the days of Fallout 76, where we all used to hang. Oh, to the outside of the ring again. What are you doing, Rip? Oh, and the Doom Brigade smart to scatter like that and not cause a disqualification. They'll only move if Darth Malice orders them to move, and you gotta love minions like that. Loyal and faithful minions. You know, a part of me, like just wondering here, I know the NW Oil, I know you're not here to discuss your future plans, but I could possibly see a run-in with the Doom Brigade somewhere down the line, my friend. Everyone, a watchful eye. You heard it here first. Bankston up for anything, down for it all. We got a cover now. A 1, a 2, and a kick out by Darth Malice as Rip Vinci picking him up. Oh no, leg is swept. Darth Malice back in control. Oh no, he's going. He's trying to use the Force there, unable to. The dark side of it. Thrown. Rip Vinci definitely using some Jedi mind tricks. Able to maneuver out of the way when it came to that big choke slam. Oh no, Darth Malice to the top rope though. Oh, and a double axe handle smash from the top rope. And then stomping a mud hole, walking it dry, stalking his prey. Malice. Oh, Malice got him up in the air. Oh, and a jackhammer. That's going to be it. A 2 and a 3 count as the dark side of the Force able to once again smother any light that was possibly at the end of the tunnel when it came to Rip M. Vinci. The Doom Brigade holding it down here in the Global Wrestling Alliance. Holy. As ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking a little time out of your Saturday and joining myself and my broadcast colleague, the Bang Stunnin', Ryan Bang Stun, joining me tonight. Do you have anything you'd like to say, my man, before we sign off? NW Oil for life. You heard it here first. As again, thank you. Live from the GWA, it's been your boy, Dane Johnson, 3_16. Have yourself a great evening.